Well, I'm glad you had a great Christmas. We've had a lot of fun recording these episodes, and one of the first things that we enjoyed talking about was duding it up. And we've talked about the Dude Love episode before, and you recently had some footage sort of remastered that we'll go ahead and drop in here. So, Mick, this is fantastic, and I hear it came on the heels of a reunion of sorts.
It came on the heels of a reunion. I don't remember the exact day in January 1985 that we recorded The Loved One, but it was on Christmas break, so it was after Christmas, early January, before we go back to school. So I'm thinking just about 38 years ago, to the day, give or take 3 or 4 days. I wrote in Have a Nice Day, what an accomplishment to talk Ishmael Lozada. Ish was going about 5'10", 220, like as a was a big kid in high school, right?
Yeah.
In 1983. Somehow we put some Pond's cold cream on his face because I didn't have actual makeup, a pantyhose on his head so he looked bald, and Ishmael Lozada became Ishmael the Puerto Rican Giant, wrestling in his underwear in 17-degree weather in my front yards. This wasn't backyard wrestling, it was front yard wrestling. I didn't even realize any of this until I got a text from a mutual friend saying Ish was looking to get in touch with me. Hadn't heard from him or seen him in 20 years. So
Wow.
As fate would have it, I was doing an episode of that show. Maybe in that part of Southern Florida. And we connected, and then I asked Casey if he could put together a little something. And I did not realize that I actually had, in fact, duded up when I won my fictional WWE, it was a WWF belt. It was, my make was weight belt with aluminum foil over it and a paper plate in the middle that says WWF. And it was just fun since we talked about duding up.
Yes.
Duding up was not in 1985 what we reimagined it to be now, like where the dude would get ahead and start doing the knees and all that. He basically just pulled a Hulkster.
Right.
Showing you the the emphasis on Hogan, which I didn't even know existed in my own career. But brother, I basically stopped selling for Ishmael the Puerto Rican Giant, and then I went to work with some of the worst looking offense. This side, it was some hideous offense, right? I had the big thrust, the palm thrust that Snuka used. I believe there was some weak punches to the midsection, and then a sleeper for my finish, a sleeper hold for a finish. But it was pretty epic to see the dude just stop selling, brother. He just duded up, and the rest is history.
I love it. It's so fun to reminisce and talk about, the way this all evolved from your childhood dream to living it to now getting to create other childhood dreams for kids as Santa Claus. It's just, you're the most interesting person I know, dude.
Whoa, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
man. I
thank
mean,
you.
I don't think that's a stretch. I mean,
I'm like the Dos Equis guy, right?
well, except you're real.